Hey guys, um, let's do a little review of something we've done before. Remember when you had the homework to do a rectangle or a square? We did it together afterwards. So this is my code that we kind of derived together in the class. And this option is actually showing a square that will have, the same length and height starting from some point that we decided to kind of position, and then we did a little addition to it. Instead of starting from creating a line from some position, we decided to have a little demonstration of what can happen parametrically. So what can happen parametrically, this is something similar to what you will see when you download my example of homework rectangle. So let me just clear the values and let me tell you what was the idea. What we did then is we had one line, and then we decided that parametrically we're going to change the size of our square as the fifth, the third, the sixth, the seventh of the line length. And that addition. L and H, the length and height, now both of them being length, right, of the square, are going to be determined parametrically. And if I have this situation, you'll see that I have, a single line connecting all of this. And if I put my panel here, I know that I'm sending information on one line. But I can actually clear values, and I can actually set multiple lines. So I'm going to send a long line, a really short one, and something right in the middle. And you see that I have three squares, right? This is the seventh of the smallest square is the seventh of this line. This is the longest line. Here's the biggest square, and then this in the middle, that's the middle square. Now, immediately you'll see that the panel has changed. We now have three lines. They start by 0. First number in this, what is called a list of lines, is 0, which means it's our first unit line. And then there's another line named 1 that is the second member of the list. And then there's a third one as a third member of the list. So what I want you to do is I want you to use, to experiment with this a little bit and show me just the screenshots of squares for 5, 6, 7 lines as setting multiple line, and this panel that is showing me how many lines, meaning this thing, added. This will be a great introduction to this secret weapon of Grasshopper that is dealing with multiple objects at the same time. Just like we parametrically designed one square for one length of the line, we can now design 3, 5, 7, 11, or whatever squares based on the input that is not single. So as soon as we have an input that is not single, you will see that the line will double. So anytime you're sending multiple information, like 3 different lengths, so obviously the first one was the longest, the second one was the shortest, and the third one was somewhere in the middle, you have this double line.